So, good morning, everybody. It is Friday, January 3rd, 2025. This is Andrew TNT. Just making some green tea here. Oh, I gotta get the tea in the. It's a green tea, gotta put the boiling water in. Right? Oh, don't fill it too high, but fill it pretty high. And we gotta put this down the sink. Wash some dishes later. So I just wanted to get this on film, get this logged. That it's just an idea that came to me this morning because I was thinking about what am I going to talk about on my walk and talk. Basically, I need to talk about. This one's going to be a portrait. Yeah, the last one was a landscape walk and talk. This will be a portrait one. It's just easier to hold the phone like that with your hand, right? But this idea that came to me for my walk and talk this morning is that people like whoever, Jeff Berwick, Tom Green, any YouTuber that's putting themselves, their soul, their heart and soul into what they do and putting these videos out that are very personal. It's somewhat of a record and a log for future generations. People don't live forever, right? So I think if you put all this information out there into the universe, into the database, the great database, some people talk about Akashic records. But if you put all this out there, it's like it's out there and then other people can learn from what you've done, right? Oh, let's get an egg. Which egg should we get? This one looks okay. Why not this egg? And then the tricky part about doing this is you don't want the egg to break when you put it in. So you have to grab a spoon, and then the spoon will kind of let the egg fall safely, right? Without breaking. Then we put our timer on. So back to my subject on leaving a record for future generations, almost like a time capsule, right? So I'm not going to be around in this world forever. I might live like, say, a maximum of 100 years. My mother is turning 80 this year. I promised my mom I'd be there for her 80th birthday party. So Mom, I will be there. I will be there. You have my... I will be there. That's the end of it. And then I think I should also be with my mom for my birthday on March 9th, but I might not be able to because I think I'm going to be traveling across Canada. And one way or another, I'm going to have to see Canada because I don't feel I'm going to live in Canada my whole life. So it's like, before I leave Canada, I need to see Canada. And that needs no explanation. That's just what has to be done. I've seen parts of Canada already, and I'm going to get into that. But as far as that subject, I think that's quite a fascinating subject. And there's also transhumanist, artificial intelligence elements to think about, like all these videos, the artificial intelligence is learning about us, right? And that's what's really boggles my mind is like my friend Jared, who's learning artificial intelligence the last 6 months. He went into it thinking, oh, I'm going to study this. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to be like a super uber programmer and computer guy. I'm going to be so good in hacking and coding and programming, and I'm going to learn the artificial intelligence, and I'm going to be such an expert in computers. But what he didn't realize going into it is the artificial intelligence started getting to know him So it's weird. It's like the artificial intelligence was the student in a way. Jared was the teacher. And then he's telling the artificial intelligence what he wants to do, and then the AI became the teacher and was teaching Jared, okay, this is how artificial intelligence works, this is this. And a relationship started between the AI and Jared to the point where he is the humble student and the AI is just teaching him everything, and all he has to do is sit back and go with the flow, and it's just teaching him the AI. The AI is teaching him the AI. So wrap your head around that, right? So it looks like this might be my walk and talk. Okay, let's just do it now. Might be an hour long with this little breakfast segment. I moved out of a place, and this just happened to be in my car. I was having my morning coffee on my way to work, and I was like, oh, I have to grab this. I don't have time to put it in a travel mug, and I was like, oh, I gotta put my coffee in here, gotta get to work on time. There was a lot of pressure when I was working in the government to get to work on time, and if you weren't sitting at your desk already working at 9 a.m., you were in trouble. And that's just the nature of working in government. Everybody starts at 9. No exceptions. Even the member of parliament needs to be there at 9, right? And if he's not there, he has to be ready to work, ready to have Zoom calls, ready to have phone calls. He has to be up and at 'em, if you know what I mean. So, I hope I can keep this whole video interesting, and all my egg. Oh my goodness. I think it's gonna be pretty much done. I think I should leave it in for 41 more seconds. 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, let's eat this. This is what I do. I just make a little egg, put it in something. And I got an egg. Put it in an egg. I got the green tea. Oh, maybe I'll cool this down. Put a bit of milk. That'll give me a bit of protein. Put a bit of milk in my green tea. I just kind of go with the flow. And just, I just kind of do what feels right. And feels right to make this walk and talk today. I'm actually going to be going to a destination today. You'll see, you'll find out. It's a little surprise for you. Maybe if you look at the title of this video, it'll give you a clue, right? What else? Look at little green tea flakes. I don't know if that's healthy, but maybe it'll give me a little extra boost. A little, there was a little bit of green tea fell out of the tea bag. Josh is gonna love this. A nice little green tea in the morning. It's very hot, still very hot, even with the milk. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. I got that from my friend Vanessa in Oshawa. She said, "It's not Friday, Andrew. It's Friday. It's the end of the work week. It's time to celebrate." Right? Right? It's Friday. So the selfie stick is all ready to go. And let's make sure that's like right near the front. So I gotta get everything prepared because I don't want to waste time. Let's get set it there. It's there, ready to go. See what kind of day it is. Oh, there's a squirrel out and about. There's a little bit of Christmas wrapping left over from Christmas. My roommate's car. Yeah, today's gonna be possibly the most life-changing day of my life, and I can explain later, but I'll save that for the walk and talk portion. And I like to get a little spoon of a little bit of sometimes in the morning you want a little bit of Jif. You ever do that? Just a little bit of Jif? There. It's just enough to give a little energy. You know, because I don't want to eat too much in the morning because it's a bit much in the morning. Like you don't need food. The only thing in the morning you need sunlight, fresh air, a little bit of green tea, tiny bit of protein to give you that boost. But you don't need to eat a big meal in the morning, because if you eat a big meal in the morning, it bogs you down a bit, because then your body's going into digestion mode when your body should actually be in go mode. You know, I'm in go pro mode. I'm going professional. Okay, so this is what I usually do. Come up to my room. Okay, you're gonna have to go to the next video for part 2 of Walk and Talk for Friday, Friday, January 3rd, 2025. Okay, see you in part 2.